and gentlemen, this is Mayor Billy Knight. Thank you again for joining us. This is the Moss Point River City Chat with the Mayor Billy Knight. You know, we call it the 10-minute River City Chat because we know you guys are busy and got a lot of things going on in your life. And we don't want to take up a lot of your time, but I want you to take time to always listen and view these chats that we have. Because it's information that I think you ought to have. I think you'll be interested in knowing what's going on in our city, and there's a lot of good things going on in our city. And you know, we're going to be talking about those things periodically about what's going on so we can keep you aware of what's going on in our city, because there are a lot of things that I think you'll be proud of that we're doing. And we'll take them one at a time and go over them so you know. Today now, look, I'm going to try to not be so frustrated with what I'm going to talk to you today about, because I am very frustrated and disappointed in some of the things that I hear that's going on. You know, we've had, people come to our board meeting. We had a lovely couple that came to our board meeting this past Tuesday. You know, and they pleaded with us. They pleaded with me and the board to do something about our young people speeding on Community Street, on Hubert Street, in that community. That's Ward 3. That's Alderman Dubow's ward, where most of it is going on right now. We just put new paving on Community Street. We paved that street. And this lovely couple thinks that even though they're happy to have that, now that that street is paved, that the young people are taking advantage of it by speeding on Community Street. And she said on Hubert. Now, they said that these young people are traveling as fast as 100 miles an hour. Now, that's a lot. And I don't really want to believe that our young people in an automobile that are moving that fast in a community. Now, we're better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it and I know it, that we're better than that. And yet we got community people coming that live in that community, their mother, their fathers live in those communities, they're senior citizens, and they're concerned that these young people are going to hurt some of them. Their car is going to get away from them, and they're going to hurt someone. They've already talked about these young people driving these cars that fast and are tearing down mailboxes on Community Street. They're saying they've had to put up their mailbox twice because of this happening. Now, if they're traveling that fast, they're going to tear down more than a mailbox if that car really get away from them. So the question I asked the young couple, do you think the parents of these kids know that the kids are driving that fast? Why would you think the parent would tell the kids, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, you're going to hurt somebody? The kids can get hurt as well as they can hurt someone else. Why do you think the parents would not do that? You know, the couple want us to put stop signs there. They want us to put more road bumps in the road. And they requested more policing. And we're going to look at all of that because we want to do what will work best in all of our communities. But one or two of the aldermen also said, Mayor, it's not only in that community, it's all over the city. Really? Now, I've heard about them in certain locations, but is it really all over the city? And if it's all over the city, ladies and gentlemen, you know we cannot have policemen all over the city. We don't have enough policemen to put all over the city to police our young people that's driving these cars and these golf carts faster than they should be going in a community. So why can't we police ourselves? Why can't we police ourselves? Why can't we police ourselves from the standpoint of parents in particular telling your own child not to do that? Now, I know how difficult it is for a non-parent to tell a child, because I know how that goes, because some parents don't want you to say anything to their kids. And these parents are afraid to say anything to these kids. The senior citizens in these communities are afraid to say anything to these kids. So that's why I'm asking the parents themselves, would you please tell your child not to race and speed up to 100 miles an hour in these communities? In whatever vehicle you're riding in, whether it's an automobile or a golf cart or these mug bugs or whatever you're riding in, why would you speed like that in a neighborhood where you're subject to hurt yourself and hurt someone else? I'm asking the parent to help police your own child. That's what we got to do. We got to start policing our own children. And the only other thing I ask the citizen to do is try to get a car tag. Try to get a tag on these vehicles that they're running, whether it's an automobile or whether it's some other kind of vehicle. If there's a tag on it, please try to get that tag number and turn that tag number into the police department. Then we'll deal with that. We don't want to over-police, because I know that I could hear that happening if we had enough police to put in on every corner and you start giving tickets or you start locking people up. Then I can hear people say, well, you're over-policing. Why are they giving them these tickets? Well, we don't want to get to that point. So if we don't want to get to that point, then parents have to police their own kids. We in the community have to police our own community. That's the only way we can stop that happening. We have to start taking care of our own. We have to begin to have more pride about it. So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I want to talk about another thing that's got me very frustrating, and that's dumping, the way our city look. You know, behind the police department and the fire department, we put 2 dumpsters back there to allow people to have a place to come dump their trash when they clean up. But they're not only dumping their trash and their leaves out their yard, but they're dumping mattresses, they're dumping all kind of car tires, they're dumping all kind of furniture. And when the dumpster is full, guess what? They just drop it on the side of on the side of the dumpster. Now somebody got to come and pick that up. Who's got to do that? That means our city employees now got to stop what they're doing on their regular job and go over here now and clean up a dump area that our people are just dumping on the ground. Why can't we have more pride about that? Why do we just dump furniture, mattresses, car tires that shouldn't be there in the first place? Why should we dump that right on the ground? Who you think gonna pick it up? You dump it there, but who you think gonna pick it up? We gotta police ourselves with that area as well. I'm asking you, if you see somebody dumping like that, get that car tag, get that truck tag, and turn that into the police department. We gotta stop this dumping. We gotta have more pride about our city. I'm trying to clean our city up. Our alderwoman, we're trying to clean our city up. All these rundown houses, dumping everywhere. That's why we can't get people who want to come be a part of us, because nobody want to live in this kind of environment. We are better than this, people. We're better than this. I've been saying all along that they're not who we say we are. Well, we got to act like that. I'm asking everybody to help me clean up our city. Let's stop the dumping. If you get a tag, you see someone dumping, get a tag. I don't like to be frustrated like this, because I know we're better than this. I'm looking for your support. Most point I know you can. You always come through for me. So let's police our kids to stop them from speeding so much. I'm afraid they're gonna hurt themselves or hurt some senior citizen. And this dumping, it's gotta stop. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.